Hello my boys, good morning. As you know, GGG is making a special event in PoE of EXILE 1 until the next League 326 launches, yeah? So in this event they played with the Ascendancy classes, giving them a unique taste, yeah? So they revealed 2 of them and we will talk in this video. They also announced the name of this event will be called the Legacy of Phrecia. Not that it matters that much, it doesn't matter. Also at the top we have more information that they plan to release in steps all these Ascendancy classes. PoE guy will discuss about everything, yeah? Let's start with the first one here. Harbinger will be for the witch. When you ascend into the Harbinger Ascendancy, you will become yourself a Harbinger, so you will look like a blue ball and you will levitate. This is the idea. Now, what's special about this Ascendancy? Let me see if I can zoom in a little so you can see. It's that can summon greater Harbingers. We already have these guys in the game. I will show you them in a second. So, of Arcane, of Time, and of Focus. We will talk about everything. You get them from the Harbinger items. For example, the belt will summon a Harbinger of Time that will give you action speed. Action speed in PoE of EXILE is very potent and powerful. Harbinger of Focus and Harbinger of Arcane. Now, if you don't know how these guys looks, no problemo. PoE guy got you covered. One second. Exclamation. Yeah, let's take a belt. I will show you right now. So maybe you came from PoE of EXILE 2, you don't know PoE of EXILE 1. When you equip certain items, you have access to this Harbinger, guys, that you can summon. This you can do it also with the Witch Ascendancy. Now this one, it's a Harbinger of Time that will give you a buff that will grant you action speed. Come on, give me the buff. Good. This buff will make you attack faster, you know, you move faster, so it's great. Yeah, so you can access this guy. Actually, you can have up to 2 guys. Let me put it back here. Let's go back to the website. So you can have 2 Harbingers because of the points. So you can have, for example, Harbinger of Time and Harbinger of Focus at the same time. Let's see, in case you don't know, Harbinger of Focus will cast buffs occasionally that reduce your damage taken, makes you avoid stun and elemental element. This is not that powerful. The only effect that is useful is this one, reduce damage you take. Yeah, getting elemental ailment cap, it's you can take it from multiple sources, but this is the only one good. And Harbinger of Arcane, this will give you more spell damage, it will give you Arcane Surge, mana regeneration. So the best from all 3 is this one that give you action speed, by far. This is the best one. This one is also good because once you spec into the Harbinger of Time, you will take this node that gives you increased cooldown recovery rate. In PoE of EXILE, cooldown recovery rate, it's big. Nobody will skip them, everybody will take these nodes, mark my word. Okay, let's see here. Immune to curses while channeling, unaffected by chill, by shock while channeling. So this is conditional. You need to channel a spell, which is sucks. You don't want conditional things. Also, these effects are not that powerful. Yeah. Also, we don't have freeze, which is the biggest problematic element here. So this will be skipped by a lot of people. I can't see this play being taken. This is a great one. Makes also temporal chain without reservation. And be cast as an aura. Temporal Chains is a curse in PoE of EXILE and can be cast as an aura with 100% increased area of effect. So we'll have a large area coverage. It will affect all the monsters in the area. In case you don't know what's Temporal Chains, it will make the enemies slower. Let's put it like this. So they attack slower, they move slower. It's just a defensive boost. If you don't know PoE of EXILE, take this node as a defensive boost. Let's put it like this. Now we have this one, increased energy shield recovery rate, increased mana recovery rate, on your way of taking the greater Harbinger of the Arcane. So this is, if you're going with a spell route, some players might consider taking this one, but it's weak in my opinion. In my opinion, this one is the way to go. Greater Harbinger of Time, and with cooldown recovery rate, this is best. Mana sources, you can take them from multiple places. I would personally go like this. I would take this one for cooldown recovery. Then I will take Greater Harbinger of Time for multiple skills, doesn't matter. Also, this one is quite good, defensive boost for 100 increased area of effect skills and temporal chain or reservation if cast as an aura. Man, so many words. And for the last points, they are pretty much sucky, all of them. I would go maybe for this one here that makes the buffs last longer. This is quite good. And also the debuffs, the bad things that you don't want on you, to expire faster. Okay, so this will be the last node that I would take. This is also good for minions. If you're playing a minion build, you might consider taking 2 Harbingers. You know, you want to make a zoo type of build. We will see. Now, you need to keep in mind that this event won't last forever, so don't get too attached to these nodes, yeah? It will come and will go. We won't see it again. Now, let's scroll down to the next one. We have the Gambler for the Duelist. Let's start with this one. Chance to avoid elemental ailments is great, 50%. And why this is great? You need to keep in mind that this is a Duelist. So the starting area is important. Duelist starts here at the bottom. Yeah, okay, so Witch starts here at the top, so has fast access to these nodes, but Duelist starts here at the bottom. And Duelist actually has these nodes here. Avoid elemental elements, so we have 30%, with 50%, 80%, and we have this at the bottom, chance to avoid elemental elements. So getting 100% elemental elements, it's really easy on a Duelist here because of this node. You're getting elemental element immunity for free with this node here, risk aversion, just few nodes invested and you're at 100%. This is great in my opinion. I will take it for sure if I will go with Duelist. I like these nodes here at the right side, risk exploit. So the downside doesn't matter. 25% to all elemental resistance is nothing. You can get elemental resistance from so many sources in Path of Exile, including on your items. You just find better items, no problem there. We have here 50% chance for elemental resistances to be counted as 90% against enemy hits. This is big. This is a big defensive layer. So these are the fire, cold, lightning resistances. You have 50% to be 90%. Which is a huge damage mitigation, and 50% is a high probability. So this is a strong defensive boost. I like it, I will take it. And this, when you take this, you will path toward the reverse odds. Hits have 50% chance to treat enemy monster elemental resistance is value as inverted. This is a great damage boost. So these two nodes are great. Let's take an example. So if the enemy has 60% elemental resistances, it will count at -60, which will make you deal more damage for elemental damage, which is great. I like it. Now we have these beauties here. Chance to block spell damage is lucky. Chance to block attack damage is unlucky. So one downside, one upside. This is how it goes. This is the opposite. Now in Path of Exile, a lot of players like to scale them both. If they have a shield, they will try to get to block attack damage and spell damage. But in some scenarios, you're focusing just on one. Yeah, so you will just scale attack damage, for example, you will block attack damage. This is how I will do it. If I would have a shield build, I would take this one, Tails, that gives me chance to block attack damage is lucky, and I will keep my block chance for attack damage, because for the spells I would have this one that raises my elemental resistances to 90%, yeah? I know if you're a new Path of Exile 2 player, you might not understand, so you have a block chance, let's say 75. Now, if it's lucky, it will roll 2 times, and that's basically having more than 75%, it's like having 88% block chance. That's how it works, or even more. So this is quite busted for defensive layers. But if you decide to go for these nodes here with the block chance, you are forced into taking overly confident here. Yeah. So you need to be low life, it's conditional, and damage of enemies hitting you, it's unlucky, which is not a great effect. Yeah, it has the damage has numbers from low roll to high roll, but doesn't matter. Usually you don't want to get hit or you avoid hits. This is not that powerful in my opinion, and doesn't justify speccing into this direction. Simply doesn't justify. So what I would take instead is these nodes at the top, because it just gives you more damage. So here you have a downside, you deal 25% less damage, but the upside is too strong. 50% chance to deal triple damage is huge, and 30% chance to deal double damage is also huge. So this actually, it's a damage, flat out damage boost. You take it, you have more damage, simply as that. And in this one here, your critical strike chance is lucky. Basically, it will roll 2 times and will pick the best result. This means lucky. It always rolls 2 times and picks the best result. Damage with hits and unlucky doesn't matter. This is a straight damage boost, yeah, especially if you're a crit-based build. So I would personally go with these ones. Yeah, these two are great, and these two at the top. This would be my pick. But I'm also contemplating of dropping this one with critical strength chances lucky. I will drop this one, and I will take this one, chance to avoid elemental ailments, because it will keep elemental ailments very easy, which is a good thing in Path of Exile 1. And here we have a small spoiler, let's check it out. Yeah, so we have an extra panel added to the map device. This is currently not in game, it's just for this event here. Now, I don't like speculative talking, you know, because it is what it is. We need to have some clear evidence, but I think you can sacrifice some items here. Yeah, this is the first thing when I've seen this panel, I was thinking of item sacrificing for some benefits. Maybe it's for this class here, Disciple of the Trial Master. That will be revealed next. You know, you put some items and maybe they get some corruptions or they get destroyed. I think it will work like this. Basically, that's it. These are the nodes, and as the GGG will reveal the next Ascendancy classes, PoE guy will discuss them with you. Enjoy the rest of the day, and good luck.